Am I too expensive, or was it a fair price? Hello YouTube, it's Rob from Maxwells Grass Cutting Services. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you. Today's video. I've recently been to price a job and it didn't go well. The customer told me my price was absolutely ridiculous. Really? So, it was a beautiful house, Victorian detached property, extremely large front garden. It was the front garden only to start with, and it was full of shrubs, mature shrubs, hedges either side that needed trimming, and there was lots of weeding work, hands on knees, and the waste. I anticipate at least one van load, 15 dumpy bags, half, 3/4 full, and I anticipate the work to get the job done would be 2 men from 9 o'clock till we lost light. Okay, so that was me and Ian for one day, plus a van load of waste, doing 2 hedges and then doing all the shrubs in the garden, hands and knees weeding. Some of the shrubs have got leggy. It looked like it hadn't been touched for a year. So I went to see the chap, came across initially as a lovely chap, gave him a business card, shook his hand, talked about what he wanted to do, explained what I would do, and how I would get it looking lovely, and but it'd be a physical challenge, and we were up to undertaking the challenge, etc. And then he said, how much will it be? I said, look, I never talk money to the customer. What I'll do is I shall email you when I get home, and I'll give you a detailed quote, and then it's up to yourself. So no problem, shake hands, go home, think about it. Now, I have a day rate for winter work, as does Ian, and I have a rate for van waste to be taken away. Now, this would have been one full van. However, because of the logistics of the job, we wouldn't have got finished until sort of 4 o'clock, and the recycling centre I use now, because of the one I used to use at Chester Street, is shut. It's about a 30-minute drive, and it wouldn't have been open late enough on the day of the job. So what I had to do in my mind was go to the job, do the job with Ian, get all the dumpy bags filled. We'll leave them. There's a big wide path at the front of the house. Come home at the end of the job, unload the van, all my equipment in the garage, secure it away, go back, load the van. Next morning, up to the recycling centre, get rid of all the waste. So that's what the job entailed. A full day's work and all that hassle the next morning. What would you have charged? 2 men and the waste away. Put it in the comments before I tell you how much I quoted the chap and what his reaction was. And also put on what you think you would have charged, or what you think I would have charged. And if you want to put what you charge, great. And where you are in the country, that would be nice to sort of weigh up and balance out the difference between the north and south. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be as straight as a die. I emailed him and I said, thank you for allowing me, I have a bit of a standard email. Thank you for allowing me to look around your beautiful garden today. The price to trim both hedges, trim all the shrubs, and clear all the weeds on the ground, as discussed, and also take the waste away and ethically dispose of the waste, will be. My price to him was 2 men, okay? £180 per day. That's £360, yep. And then it was £60 for the full van load of waste. So that's £420, okay? And I put that back in an email. But all I said is, I didn't break it down, labour, 180, 180, 360, and then 420. I just said the price for 2 men to work all day in your garden, trim the hedge, do the borders, do the shrubs, and then take the waste away is £420. I take a bank transfer on completion of the job when you're happy. Bang, sent it, come back. You're having a laugh. You're joking. That price is ridiculous. If you want to work in my garden, you're going to have to sharpen your pencil a little bit. Well, I was taken aback. What do? I'll tell you what I felt like doing. I felt like emailing him back and telling him, what you need to do is contact St Helen's Church on Bellevue Bank in Lowfell, because they have a Scouts and Cubs group. And it's Bob a Job week in January, and they'll come and do it for Bob a Job, because I won't be sharpening my pencil, and don't contact me again. but I didn't, because you cannot be doing that, can you? Because you end up getting negative comments in Google and all sorts. So I just emailed back and politely said, the price is the price. I wish you well. But so I rang in and we had a big long chat about it. And some you win, some you lose. Some people, and it's normally the bigger the houses, they don't want to pay a day's rate. You know, what do they think? You know, out the day's rate, you know, it doesn't all go in my pocket. You know, you've got your business expenses, you've got fuel, you've got expensive kit. The list goes on, as you know. But I didn't win that one. Apparently, I'm too expensive. I don't think I am. I think that's my winter rate. I would be a bit more in the summer. But I thought that was a fair price. And there was a lot of hard work going to get done on that day between Ian and I. But we didn't get it. And some you win, some you lose. And we probably dodged the bullet. He was probably a pain and a bit of a watcher. But hey-ho. Anyway, that's it, innit? You need thick skin in this job, because, you know, you put time and effort into going to quote the job, and you're really passionate about what you do, and you think, yes, this is a beautiful garden, I'd love to make a difference. Then they just kick you in the teeth. So you've got to take a deep breath, move on to the next one. All right? But there you go. What do you think? Am I wrong or am I right? Anyway, in the northeast of England at the minute, we're having a bit of a beautiful sort of Indian summer. It's dry and the weather's a little bit warmer than it has been. So my plan to break up last Friday has been knocked on the head. I've got a few jobs booked in this week to keep us ticking over. And then I've got a job on Friday morning, and then that'll be me until sort of the 9th, 10th of January, see where we're at. But yeah, we can't grumble, can we? It's, you know, yesterday was absolutely beautiful, and dry weather. Whoa, it's a gift at this time of year. Anyway, take care. I'm off. Thanks very much for watching. Remember, when the green gold's growing, keep mowing. See you soon.